Welcome to the final third Zimbabwe edition. Today's focus is on Ngezi Platinum Stars, the Madamburo, and how their 2026 reset is shaping up. Okay, a quick look into what we'll be discussing else today. Look at the transfer ban drama. They have the new coach, Kumbirai Mutiwekunziva. Their squad depth, preparations for the 2026 PSL and 2026 season. Yeah. Okay, I'll be your host, Biliso Kovu. Okay, firstly, we'll look at a brief background of who Ngezi Platinum Stars are. Ngezi Platinum Stars is a mine-backed football club. They're all from Ngezi. Their home ground is Baobab Stadium. They're also the 2023 PSL champions. So let's get into it. First, for Ngezi Platinum Stars, right now they're actually on FIFA 3-window transfer ban. They're on this ban. They've been handed this ban by FIFA because I'm sure as most of you are all aware that they got hit by this ban for failing to pay two former coaches of theirs. One of them is Bongani Mafu, whom they owed almost close to $200,000 for his unfair dismissal in July 2022, as well as Benjani Mwaruwaru, whom they had a legal dispute with over approximately $800,000 in which they ordered to pay. So they have that much money to pay up, and so the club right now is actually drowning in debt. There's also bad news for the team. So they almost in $1 million, talking about $1 million United States dollars debt in which they actually have today. It is a bit unfair on their side. Okay, so they've actually been hit by a 3-window transfer bans by FIFA. So they can't sign any players over the next 3 transfer windows. Probably meaning the team will be might be a bit weaker than other teams compared to other teams as we head into 2026 PSL season. This has had quite a number of effects on them. For example, last season they actually couldn't partake in the CAF Champions League because of this ban, and they were given a free ticket because Dynamos also was unfortunately last year facing financial challenges, so they also couldn't take in the CAF Confederations Cup. Then the free ticket was then given to Ngezi Platinum Stars, who couldn't take it up because of this financial debt in which they're in. So I'd love to hear from you guys. How does a top or resource club reach a point where the debt to a former coach leads to a FIFA action? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. Please tell me if you're a Ngezi Platinum Stars fan. Does this ban make you more angry at management or more sympathetic because of the pressures of running a club in Zimbabwe? Does a big club with strong youth structures actually need the transfer market as much as others? So is this transfer ban affecting the team seriously? Last season there were even rumors of them failing to pay players and so on. Players complained last season of having delayed payments. Last season, for me again, the performance wasn't to their best, but although they did finish in the top 4, it still wasn't the Ngezi Platinum Stars we really knew for the past few or so seasons. Okay, so for today, we'll like to talk about the new man on the bench, Kumbirai Mutiwekunziva. This guy does actually have a bit of coaching experience with himself. He has coached rentals in the past. as well as in the past 2 seasons, he's been part of the technical team, Ngezi Platinum Stars under Coach Chiragwi, who is former coach Tekshua Chiragwi, who's recently left last December 2025 for Caps United. I think the team will actually miss him and the impact he had. This man actually is coached the under 19s, brings with him that type of experience. So we're yet to see what he's to bring to the table. He's inheriting a team that's under serious financial stress. So we'll see how well it handles the big league, especially the hot seat. Especially comparing with other teams who are actually able to sign players, other teams who are financially well backed, like Scotland, like Hard Rock, and so on. Wonder how he'll be able to perform this season. We're here to see. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you think that if Kumbirai Kuziva is the right coach for Ngezi Platinum Stars at such a period in time. Again, another question I'm asking you guys is, would you have gone for a more experienced big name coach given the circumstances? In short, all I'm asking is he the right person for this job? Okay, another thing we're going to look at in this episode is the youth team, probably a few key players to watch out for this upcoming season. It's under 19s this season. We'll actually be playing in the Northern Region Soccer League, which I think is going to continue to give the youngsters more exposure to at that young age, playing with the teams that are seriously fighting to get into the PSL, and I think they'll get good exposure. It'll be good for the young guys to play there. Good development for the team. It's something that's good for those youngsters. They should utilize every chance they have, utilize everything, showcase what you have. The coaches and of course the team will be forced to pick up players from there because there's no other place to look for players elsewhere, because they can't buy any other players because of the financial ban. So they'll have to be looking to the youngsters. Okay, let's take a commercial break. Okay, today we'd love to thank our sponsors, Solomon and Solomon's Web Agency. Solomon and Solomon's Web Agency is an organization that specializes in website development. For all your website development, they're the go-to agency. They also specialize in graphic designing, in printing, large format printing, and all types of printing, as well as video filming, and anything else to do with the graphics world. Thank you. For more information, please visit their website www.solomonandsolomonswebagency.co.zw. Let's get back to the podcast. Youngsters, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's the last week of February. They're playing their first game in the Northern Region Soccer League, which is the D1 of Zimbabwe. Again, we love players. Ngezi Platinum Stars this season actually has lost a number of players. About 7 players have left the club. Players like Obrel Sherinda, Kusaichi Guida, Nasha Gurende, Terelik Murimba Makue, Hachiro, and Talent Chamboko. All these were key players for the team last season. This season they won't be there. It's unfortunate. A disappointment. Big loss. A huge gap has been left by these guys. Big shoes have been left to fill. I'm seriously wondering. Anxious to know how will this team handle this upcoming season. How will they play? What formation will the coach be using? I'm so keen on knowing all those things. This is a PSL, not in Division 1 or what. So the guys have got a long way to think. The team has got a long way to go. A lot is to be desired. Teams, okay, another thing, probably for my own opinion, players like Amini, Kajiku, Kaki, Karenge, Sheka, all these guys will have to step up the best sure that the team probably can get some good or favorable results this upcoming season. Okay, another thing we're going to look at in this episode is first 8 fixtures for Ngezi Platinum Stars. The first game is a mouth-watering clash, big one. They'll be involved in Platinum Derby at home at the Baobab Stadium. It's a big one. I'm sure this one will be on TV, probably ZTN. I'm sure this is just an assumption of my own guessing. First games against Platinum at home, Scotland away. That's probably that match. They'll probably be at Rufaro. Then they come back to the Baobab against PC Caribbean, Chicken Inn away in Bulawayo. Then they'll play Caps United. That'll be in Harare. Caps United, sorry, they'll be playing at home at Baobab Stadium. Then they go on to play Herentals College at away. That'll be in Harare. Triangle at home. Triangle is one of those tricky teams. They actually survived relegation last season. But they did well last season. They got to the final of the Chibuku Super Cup, so they're a team to watch out for this season. Triangle is, I think this season, coming season, they'll be just one of those giant slayers. Like, and then the 8th game was at Hard Rock Chawanda Stadium, the new stadium, newly built stadium. It looks nice on picture. Don't know how it really looks like real life. I look forward to going there myself, going there to watch live football there. That should be an experience. So those are the first 8 fixtures for the Platinum Stars, against Platinum Stars, and how they'll play. Given that they've got no new signings, they'll be depending on the youth academy and players they managed to keep on the contracts. So I wonder what's up, how they'll fare up those teams. So but the first 2 games are big games, especially against Platinum. Platinum also rebuilding. They also just got there. They got a new coach. Scotland, the new Scotland is kind of the new Ngezi Platinum, kind of like, because they're the new money team. This is the main city of Zimbabwe, kind of like. So I wonder how that'll look like. So for today's episode, guys, that is what we'll be looking at. So for today's episode, this is what we've looked at. Ngezi Platinum's ban, transfer window ban. They're unable to sign players for the next 2 windows. They have about 7 players who've left. 7 key players who've left, including coach Tekshot Ragui. He'll be sadly missed. So the first 8 fixtures, which are tricky. So wondering how these boys will be able to handle this hot season, as well as the new coach. I wonder how he'll be able to handle it. Team, of course, is given Ngezi Platinum Stars a big team. Probably the management would be demanding CAF Champions League football. They'll be demanding trophies. They'll be demanding good position. Let's see, and I wonder how we'll be able to do and figure out.